Here we go.
I knew him as Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god
Dreadful.
of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality.
They took my freedom.
Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him.
Who's living with big regrets?
And that's where you come in.
All right. We get to pick who we are here. We got elf, kunari, human, or dwarf. I think they're called little people now. Dwarves cannot use magic. Their combat skills are feared. Wow, I can't talk. Oh, so they have different limitations? Let's see. Descendants of an ancient fallen empire push the margins of the past. Some elves are building a brighter future, exploring civilization's lost wonders. Feared and envied for their size and strength, some Kunari follow strict philosophies from their homeland, while others join different cultures generations ago. An ambitious and prosperous people, humanity's various kingdoms are ascendants powers of this age. And then, so dwarf are the only one who can't do anything. If I can make this guy not buff, I'll go. Yeah, body type. Oh, what's happening here? Are these body types? I can't tell. Oh, these are just presets. Okay. Head shape. Wow, this is interesting. Set features to default for the best head blending experience. We recommend setting all facial features to their base values. This can be done from the reset button at a later time. Would you like to do this? Yes. Okay, so this is a default face. What am I looking at here? Like, swap between 30 available heads using mouse or... So there's available heads. And then you can adjust, like, features. This guy got makeup on? Or he just... his cheekbones are that crazy? I don't mind like a that. Complexion, can we turn that off? So they are just cheekbones, I guess. Let's go cool. Let's make him like a blue-gray. That's about good. Mid-range. Oh, you can do a vitiligo. Make it subtle. Sure. Complexion though. Oh, the complexion changes the... Vitiligo. I don't know if I say that right. Oh, freckled. Ooh, I like that blueness. Okay, here's cheeks and jaw. Jowls. Don't need no jowls. Cheeks, depth, height. Bring them in a bit. There we go. I don't want such, like, massive cheeks. Overbite. Underbite. Let's go slide over. Well, that's a tall jaw. And a no jaw. I think mid-range is fine. Width. Let's go a little thinner. Not that thin, like maybe, yeah. Angle. The hell is a jawbone angle? Oh, it's back there. Why does that matter? Put it in the middle then. If I double click this, it doesn't reset, huh? Position. Go a high jaw. I like that. Don't need no wide jaw. That's good. H for hide hair. What did I just do? Oh, I went back. You can change the lighting. Okay. I see. So my guy just looked darker because he was in a dark setting. We didn't do forehead and brow. I don't know why the forehead was already adjusted. This is head width. Oh yeah, we don't need no wide man head. Right in the middle. Forehead width. Oh, it just gives you larger eyebrows. Depth. I'm fine with the middle. 5%, sure. Brow spacing. Don't really care. They're a little pronounced. Can we bring them in a bit? Nah. Hey, what's up? Probably can't see with my hat on, but I'm doing crazy brows. Surprised? It's like sad, angry, sad, angry, sad, angry. Let's make him like moderately annoyed. Kind of just looks like perturbed a bit. Chin. I was gonna say I can't do his nose, but nose has its own section. Chin bump. What's a chin bump? Oh, I see. Can I make an ass chin? Oh yeah, we can get rid of his chin. What if we do this? Starting to get incel vibes. Guys, it's not funny. Oh, that's great. Let's just stop messing with it here. I don't mind having a little bit double chin. Height can come down just a tad. Oh yeah. Squidward. Go about there, just slight. That's good. Larynx. The big ol' Adam's apple. Who cares? Sure. Body. Starting presets. Do we go skinny? Oh, we do a man lady. I don't want to be jacked, but I don't want to be like tiny. Like a slim fit. Or is there one of those triangles I could do? No, it's just a preset. Do I have to be so jacked? So basically, your choices are super thin or many various buffnesses. Or chonker. I guess I'll take this one then, because he's taller but not like super jacked. Undergarments. When are you going to see the undergarments? Let's show off some nips. Oh, here's body shape. So here's jacked. Okay, now we can adjust it. This is what I wanted. What is this? Hourglass? Rotund. I feel like if we're talking me, it's like thin arms with a gut. Thing is though, is you can't do thin arms with a gut. But this is pretty like normal average body type. So let's do that. Body proportions. What's a bulge? Oh, it's my dingus. I mean, well, modest. You know, like every man. On the little bit of a large side, but not greedy, you know? Just a handful. Glute. Oh. How much cake? I don't think I'm a cake boy. No, I'm definitely like a flat ass to no ass kind of guy. Hip width. Yeah, the middle. Waist. Chest. Bring it in. Shoulders. Yeah, see there. Tall and slight. Can I do arms? No? Didn't we already do skin tone? Why would it be back? It's like, you sure you want to be that color? Eyes and eyebrows. Eyebrows was already a thing. A little higher. Are we like googly eyeing? Oh, this is the left up and down. So you can adjust the eye height differently. Not sure why I would. I don't think I'm doing anything with the eyelids here. This says eyes and eyebrows, but it's eyes and eyelids, really. Eyebrows was on another section. Nose. Presets. Hook. I don't mind taking a preset nose because I just don't want to be here all day, but I might have to adjust. Bring it down a bit. Don't need to be so large. I can crookedify? Crookedify? Meep 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 meep. He laughing about it. He think that's silly. Nose bone. Middle of the road's good. Holy crap. Flare those nostrils. Make them a little larger. That's fine. You could probably make a full-on Voldemort. Yeah, that's probably good. Mouth. I don't need such thick lips, you know? I wanted to bring it down a bit. It seems like it's really wide. Oh, here's the width. He's looking really young. Ooh, pouty lips, huh? Ooh. A little higher. There we go, that looks alright. Ears? I didn't even notice I had ears behind the horns. I think we can just go rando ears on this. Sure. I think we're better off doing horns before hair, right? Wish I didn't have to make my 5 head so big. Oh, look at that. Like gilded horns. Can you do like a broken off horn? Oh yeah, like I was wronged. My horns were taken from me. Every style should have a broken one, right? Every style should have 2 broken ones. Oh, big boy horns. Maybe hair is a good idea to change. You can change the material of your horns. Interesting. Hairstyle. Oh yeah. Flipping right through the horns. No hair. For the most part, they did a good job of like modifying the hair to accommodate the horns. But that first one was pretty clippy, right? Not that one. This one. Maybe it's just for this horn style. I'm disturbed by the bounce on this hair. Anybody else? Is that a little weird? Like, now you're just playing with it. Whoa. Oh, flop that sucker. Why is it so, like, erect? This would be kind of neat without the Anakin Skywalker little braid at the back. Oh yeah. I like the sick mullet. I might do that. Facial hair? Facial hair in these games usually looks pretty pathetic. Like it's just like stuck on. Could do big old dirt mustache. That's a dwarven beard for sure. What do you think? A little longer in the bottom, right? You know, I was kind of into just the stash. I think that's funny as hell. So let's remember number 9. And I hope there's a button to find the same color as your facial hair. Or your head hair, I should say. Match to hair. See, my hair doesn't look that bright. Now let's see if that dirt stash is funny. It's pretty funny. I'm sure I can change it after. That's pretty great too. Okay, this is different now that we have the hair color. So I kind of want to go through. This is just Stubbly Kid. Oh wow. Some interesting choices. Oh, there's a dirt stash. You know, I was shitting on facial hair in these kinds of games, but these ones aren't so bad. Kind of like the 29. But I might just darken the color a little bit. Oh my god, these are dwarven beards for sure. Look at those physics. It's not as weird when it's not that ponytail in the back, huh? I don't know, this is kind of the funniest one. This one or 29, was it? Let's try this. Just darken the facial hair a bit. So it's still like blue, but it's darker than the hair. Shit. It looks so ridiculous. Could I change my eye color? Did I forget to do that? Let's go check. I don't need no heterochromia. Oh, you can go crazy here. Can I do a preset first? I kind of like the silver. Maybe I don't. Blue-gray matches everything else? Or is it just too much blue, you know? What about violet? Violet kind of blends with the flesh. What if we go blue, but like... Oh, that's creepy. Black eyes. Bloodshot. What are cataracts? Can we see them? Oh, just... Yeah, okay. Maybe I go with the creepy eyes. Sure. Now we switch the horns up. The material. You're essentially making them lighter or darker, and what kind of patterns on them. This is a tough call. I don't really find any of them to be that spectacular, you know? I was hoping I could go shorter, like this guy's more adolescent or something, so have a shorter horn. I don't want them gilded in any way. These ones are cut off. That's pretty rough. These ones are broken, these ones are cut. Like I was in prison. I wish I could change the angle of them. Because I don't want them so long. I like the short ones, but I'd like them to be like, instead of flared up, like kind of back a little more, you know? But these ones are too long. These ones got the little twisty. Probably difficult for the barber to get in there, huh? Well, these ones, I guess. Match the skin a bit. Yeah. Makeup. Or tattoos. You know, I'm really reconsidering the facial hair. I thought I liked it. The more I stared at it, I didn't. But just a dirt stash seems kind of sweet. Is there anything kind of middle of the road? Where's my facial hair? It's like here, but I would need... mine's not that pointy. Mine's not that twisty and puby. I mean, I'm not making me, but... The dwarf stuff is just funny, man. There's just something about, like, I braid my hair or my beard, but my head hair is all effed. This is about as close as mine as there is. I'm doing the dirt stash. It's funny. I just wish I could add like stubble with it. Like if I could do that and then the dirt stash. Like let me add 2. Stack them or something. What kind of paint would there be? It's only for faces? Oh, there was a body section. I mean, I'm not gonna do paint. I do tattoos, if anything. It's all gonna be random. I like the patterns more than anything, like, specific. Why isn't there like a full coverage option? These are all kind of just like sporadic placement. Chest design intensity. That's just the color intensity. I like the simple lines. I'm not going to do any crazy colors. Face tattoos. Nah, I'm big on symmetry, you know? Those are cool and all, but I like the thin lines. Not sure I'm gonna keep this though. Yeah, that's alright. But still, not really what I'm going for. It's another one of those, like, I wish you could take bits and pieces. It'd be way too in-depth and we'd be here forever, but see how that looks. You get the straight line all the way down. I mean, we might remove the tattoos later, but yep. Ooh, class. Okay. Well. We have warriors. They command the flow of battlefield with sword and shield. Other use a two-handed weapon to send enemies flying. These are different classes. Warrior gets Reaper, Slayer, and Champion. Where are... Oh, so we have mages. They rain down fury with spells that incinerate, freeze, electrocute, and crush. Some cast from afar, while others prefer close quarters. We have the Death Caller, embrace the dark, drain the life from enemies. Evoker, call the void, freeze enemies in their tracks, and then summon the deepest cold to tear them apart. And Spellblade, be the storm, channel potent spells for close quarters combat, infused with lightning's wrath. Show me Spellblade. So you're like lightning and close. I gotta take a closer look at these now on the other ones because I didn't really pay attention. So this is risk death to gain incredible unnatural abilities. Leap into the fray. Punishing weapons. Rushing enemies to deal devastating blows. And shield is like your tank. With fire damage. And then who else is there? A rogue. So you got close quarters, daggering, explosives and turrets. This is more like trap style. And then Ranger is obviously going to be your archer. Arrows, crossbows, that sort of thing. I don't know, I kind of like the Spellblade. Maybe we do that. We're mage. We're maging it up. Backstory. The Grey Wardens. Rook is a Grey Warden, an ancient military order sworn to battle Darkspawn and other monsters. The Wardens undergo secret unbreakable rites that grant them supernatural powers against the dark. Gain reputation with the Grey Wardens more quickly. Deal increased damage versus Darkspawn. Base defense and health are slightly increased. Veil Jumpers. Rook is a Veil Jumper. This daring group explores ancient elven ruins in Arlathan Forest. Although founded by elves, they welcome anyone brave enough to face Arlathan's reality warping magic. Gain reputation with the Veil Jumpers more quickly. Deal increased damage versus Fade Touch. Deal slightly critical and weak point damage increased. Shadow Dragons. Underground resistance opposes corrupt rulers and slavery in Tevinter. Coming from all walks of life, they are determined to bring justice to the people. Gain reputation with the Shadow Dragons more quickly. Deal increased damage versus Venatori, and your class-specific resource regenerates slightly faster. So increased mana regen. Lords of Fortune. Informal collection of explorers, hunters, treasure seekers from Rivain? Not Rivian, the car manufacturer. The Rowdy Lords are famed for both daring exploits and narrow escapes. Gain reputation with the Lords of Fortune more quickly. Increased damage versus mercenaries. Perform takedowns with slightly less effort. So that would be like good for Rogue. The Mournwatch. Rook is a Mournwatcher. This elite necromantic order explores the mysteries of life and death and tends to the undead in Navarra's sprawling Grand Necropolis. So Mournwatcher increase. Increased damage versus undead and demons and additional affliction stacks. Antivan Crows. Rook is an Antivan Crow. Swift knives in the dark. The Crows are ruthless assassins, both respected and feared as Antiva's shadowy protectors. Gain reputation with the Antivan Crows more quickly. Increased damage versus Antam. And hold an extra potion. So I am not sure. If I'm basing it just off of the clothing, I'd say Lords of Fortune or the Grey Wardens. If I'm judging off playstyle, I'd say the Crows is probably more for like a rogue. But it kind of fits with my my outfit, you know, wear the leather and the with the mullet. You can check additional armors. I feel like starting outfit's the same regardless. Like it's not changing. Look at that. Throw some shades on that guy. He's ready for a night out in his like Honda Del Sol. I don't know. The coolest one is the Crows. You get these dope leather. The one like story way, I'd say Shadow Dragons, you know. Fight corrupt rulers and slavery. I'm down with that. I just don't like their armors, you know. I'm sure it's because of the red. I'm not a big red guy. I'm gonna use the Shadow Dragons here. Why not? Shadow Dragons, and then I'm gonna use electricity. It's kind of weird, but Rook risked everything to liberate enslave people into Vinter, even knowing it would anger the ruling elite. The foundling Rook was adopted into a military family and joined the Shadow Dragons to fight from the shadows for the change in Mintheris. Minrathus? While guarding a visiting dignitary who was investigating slavery ring in the nearby city of Nessus, Rook concluded that the mission would fail without throwing caution to the wind. Alone, he sneaked the dignitary, I guess, deep into Venatori controlled zones and brought him back, along with the rescued slaves. These actions brought Rook to the Venatori's attention, and the Shadow Dragons decided to keep Rook out of sight. Well, now that I know there's backstories, like talented new crow recently promoted to full membership, Rook chafed shaft at the cautions of his commanders. Man, I can't read right now. Especially with the city occupied by brutal soldiers known as the Antam. When Rook saw a patrol herding along captives one night, he leapt into action. Despite saving lives, he had knowingly compromised a larger crow operation against the Antam. Rook's superiors were incensed. Sidelined for his actions, the young assassin searched himself new ways to prove himself. Damage versus mercenaries, undead and demons. Venatori, I don't even know what these factions are. Fade touched. What's this one all about? During a large Darkspawn incursion, Rook was ordered to hold the line with other Grey Wardens until reinforcements arrived. Rook argued that by then, villagers under attack would be dead. He disobeyed orders, leading the squad into the incursion and sealing the tunnel into the deep roads. This turned the tide, and the Darkspawn were driven off, saving the villagers. Rook's heroism was popular among the younger wardens, but others with connections to noble families resented the independent streak. Rook chose to step away while tempers cooled. I think I'm going Shadow Dragons, guys. You know, let's be good. Good guy. Select this faction. We are an adventurer here for action adventure, a balanced experience that plays equal emphasis on combat, party composition, and equipment choices. Is this difficulty? Storyteller? Underdog? Nightmare. You can't change it off of Nightmare. I mean, do we just YOLO? You know, you can't switch it though. You know how frustrated I get, guys. YOLO. First name. Add a custom first name and choose voices. Choose Rook's voice tone.
I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here.
Essentially, it's
I'm glad you're here.
American or British. Can't change the last name. Should we like flare up the name here? Can we debark? 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 Debark Mercar? Past adventures. You can customize the main character a few events from previous game. I played the other game, but I don't really care about that. Summary. Debark Mercar. I am Kunari. The Q fits, right? Yeah? I'm a mage in the Shadow Dragons. Let's hit it. Hopefully Nightmare doesn't wreck me. I can change my appearance later. Can't change my difficulty though, so YOLO. Hey guys, real gameplay, it's happening.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous.
Minrathous.
Tevinter Imperium.
Tevinter's, okay. We heard that.
In a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
Besides the little blip there, that was a decent transition.
Let's try this again. Where's Nevgalis?
Ooh, my guy's a
You think
badass.
you can come into my bar and make demands?
Let's talk this out.
It's not a demand, it's an offer. Telling me what I need to know. It's the smart play here.
How'd you figure, sweet talker?
Nevgalis is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I need to know where she is. We were supposed to meet here in your bar, but you let Venatori cultists drag her away.
I didn't let them. They paid me.
So answer my questions and walk away with the coin. Or spend it cleaning up the place when I'm through. Your choice.
Is this gonna be my fighting tutorial?
You're adorable. Dumad Plaza. That's where you'll find Nevgalis.
She flirting with me. She wants a mustache ride for sure.
You want to get yourself killed fighting the Venatori? It's your ass.
Oh,
That offer's good for all of you too. No?
If they won't listen to you, they can always listen to Bianca.
Your friend Nevgalis is at Dumont Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although for the record, you might be too charming for your own good.
I mean, it worked.
So you say that? But we do have Nev's location now, so...
Don't get cocky.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right, break's over.
Getting a couple of spikes even in cutscenes here. I might have to
Nev's as
turn
good at
some
finding
stuff
people as you
down.
claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her. The Archon's palace.
Minrathous streets.
Something must have gotten
Look
them
at
riled
this.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
up. We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find
We just look at-
Nevgalis and stop
What's that over there?
Solus.
Can I zoom in on it?
You still
Hello,
think
people?
you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
You coming or what? Oh, we know how I feel about the Devinter.
But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't
This is
have
my
time to
tutorial
get
fight,
arrested,
right?
Especially if we...
That's ominous.
Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go.
We're gonna sprint now, right?
This way. She'll get us to
Hold shift.
That will get us to Solus.
Watch out! Is Sola summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
We're just letting all these people die, man.
When the veil comes down completely?
And the whole world is going to look a lot like this. Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
F. I'd prefer C for that. Every other game is C.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
We got a ranger.
You all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
In a hurry.
We're good, but we need to move.
Agreed. Solus isn't waiting, neither can we.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's
Excellent.
Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Rook, you're with the Shadow Dragons. I figured you'd know Minrathous better than I do.
Sure, but Minrathous is huge, and this is nowhere near my neighborhood. I can try.
Don't worry.
I am giant.
Scouting's
I didn't
my
realize like 100% height. Maybe she's tiny. But I didn't realize 100% height would mean that I'm just like this towering, lumbering thing. I just thought proportionally I looked the right side. Oh, well, she's a dwarf. Okay.
Demon.
Combat basics. Perform a light attack with left click. Use your light attack up to 3 times in a row to create a chain. The last hit is a final attack that fires multiple bolts simultaneously.
Here they come.
Can I like dodge? There we go. I'm dead. Hold Q to defend against all but the strongest attacks. This will fail through enough hits.
I think that's the last of them.
Good.
Press R to drink a healing potion.
Find Nev.
Okay.
You two all right? Patch yourselves up if you need it.
I don't get it. If
Do I need to
Solus
like
took
look
them,
around here?
doesn't that
Can I
destroy
break
everything?
stuff and find things?
Rose always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
Ah, what's this?
That world existed before
Some
the
gold.
He wants to bring it back.
Even if
It
it's
pays to check the corners, you know? Literally pays. Some more gold. People are dying, but they can wait while I check for gold. Feels a little weird.
Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Let's move.
Venatori cultists!
I hate these assholes.
So I can do a heavy attack. How do I change my target? Venatori have erected a barrier. Destroy its nearby crystals to bring it down. Just the one?
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
Used to fight these assholes every day in the Shadow Dragons.
Press it quickly to dodge or do an extended dodge. Oh, I missed that dodge. And they're not dropping anything, huh?
Come on. Guess we're sliding down.
Are we though? Or are we collecting stuff first? Arcane Shot. Use tab to select your Arcane Shot ability. It requires 50 mana to use. Mana generates mana, or mages generate mana over time. Arcane Shot. I lost the keyboard for a second. I don't know what that was that I just did. Oh. My timing's off.
Another barrier.
I gotta start doing that in the fight, not after the fight. I collected something. Was that a potion? Oh, I can switch. Where am I going? Inside? Oh, don't know what that was. Investigate. New game, new gameplay. Just gonna take some getting used to, you know?
Alright, hiding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in this city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find solace. Nev, meet Rook. Both of you have done some work for the Shadow Dragons.
Isn't that a coincidence?
My guy is
Some
massive.
old friends
If
said
she's
I
normal
was
height.
working in Tevinter, the Shadow Dragons are worth trusting.
You rescued yourself, I see.
We came prepared for a rescue. Looks like you're way ahead of us.
A rescue? You're sweet.
You said you had a lead?
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in Elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, Whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
Let's get him.
So if we do
Map Plaza
Solus or
rooftop
the
access,
Dread
entering
Wolf,
new
whatever
area.
he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So
So we catch him while he's doing his
space is
ritual
more
so
of a
he can't
slide
beat
than a
us.
jump.
That's the hope.
Whoa,
If it
don't
comes
fall
to a
in.
straight up fight, we're dead.
I can't search these folks. We ziplining? Yep.
Line to get across.
I'm getting too old for this.
We're in the sea anals.
There. That's the building I track Solus to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
Okay, it wants me to go over there, but I want to look around. Hmm? You don't just do this for nothing, right? Yeah, let me up there. Oh, F. It's just all gold so far. There's nothing else. I'm not finding any, like, secret stash. Range attack. Hold right click to channel your magical energy into a beam. Channeling this attack consumes mana. Oh, you actually have to like aim it, huh? Knock his shield down? Is that what I just did? Oh god, there's so many of them. Oof. I don't know how frequently I get potions, but I seem to be using them frequently. Shield costs mana as well, huh?
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
I don't want to go there yet.
We should head back. Solus is probably inside.
You're right, I'm just exploring. Come on now. So F is jump.
So this is the Dread Wolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer.
Can I not get up there? There we go.
himself.
Man, this looks pretty nice.
Broken chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
A man after my own heart.
Slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
What do you see?
No sign of Solus. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I
Like
think.
it's bound.
Yeah. Trying to control it, maybe?
Solus said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about that much at least.
I'll switch my weapon here. Try this out. Mages use the orb and dagger combination. Use the to attack with the orb. Shift click to attack with the dagger. Orb's attacks are much quicker than staff attacks, but with a shorter range. Each hit with the orb applies an arcane mark to the target. On the third, it becomes an arcane bomb. Using the dagger attacks will make the arcane bomb explode, dealing a large amount of bonus damage. Does it hurt me if I'm close though? I don't know if I like this so much. Am I? Don't know what I'm doing with that. It's a little difficult to figure out, but we'll try it for a bit. I mean, I did a thing.
It sounds like that opened something below.
I didn't even know I was supposed to do that. I was just being my old exploring ass. We came in that way and... Okay. I'm gonna try the orb and dagger for a bit. This looks ominous. Hey, I found a thing. More gold. I want the loot. The loot. Should take a potion. Heal up. This looks like an arena.
This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook?
Yeah, from up there.
An alluvian. They're elven and very old.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
Did we go through? Hell yeah.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
Are we on the same plane of existence, or did we
I've never seen anything like it.
completely go somewhere else?
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
Okay, let's try and figure out these I don't have a shield on this, do I? Doesn't seem like it. I have like a block, but
And I thought the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
so I feel like when you level up at some point you're gonna be able to get more potions or stronger potions, but that remains to be seen. Oh, that's cool. So it's still arcane shot. I don't even know how to use it. Press 1. Launch up to 5 projectiles towards your target and nearby enemies. Applies burning. So that's good AoE. Do I have like an inventory? So that's my items. Or my, I mean, it hasn't taught me yet, so maybe it's not gonna let me change my armor and stuff.
We get tremors every time one of those
It's probably I, inventory usually is, or B for bag.
Not many
No?
of them left to light. Might want to hurry.
Doesn't seem like I can use the shield with the orb technique. I don't go down there, I would reckon. Oh. Entering the ruins. Usability shortcuts by pressing 1, 2, 3. Ability shortcuts. That's just to use my abilities. So I used it once and it got rid of 2 stacks of it. Does that mean I used it at a higher level, like this is D&D style, or... Also, how long does it take to regen?
Few of them, aren't there?
Nothing compared to how many will get as Solus finishes his ritual.
So I'm out of potions, which isn't good, because there's probably like, you know, your first boss fight coming up.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
Oh. I'm out of potions, so I don't know how I'm gonna... Stay out of the red. Sure. That I can do. First death. It was bound to happen. I hope the saves are not horribly far back. Autosave should have been right before that fight, right? Oh, nice. It is the fight. Okay, good. It didn't replenish me. I might just do this. Barriers. Oh, that's to say he's got a shield, right? Maybe some fights are just more tuned for the staff, and some are more for the... Like, if I switch it now, is that good? Oh, big damage. Big dodge. Oh, that's... Ouch. He's like stunned. Damn. That was much better. So you want to use a mixture of combat techniques. I also didn't use my arcane shot. I was just button mashing, I think.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
Watch the lightning.
Oof. Quick recover. Okay, that's a thing I'm learning. Okay, I'm doing worse this time. Deal bonus damage and breakthrough with shift click. Yeah, I was waiting till I had the bomb, so... Not having a potion is kind of detrimental right now. Hey, it's learning phases, right? So skip the cutscene, switch to that. Break down his thing. Oh, I got caught in that lightning. Ooh, I jumped back instead of the side. I definitely wanted to go to the side. I like how there's return to main menu. It's like, no, I've died too much. I'm going to restart because I chose nightmare difficulty. Will arcane shot do me well here? Not really. They regenerate over time, sure, but I don't have any mana right now. Oh, I see. So each dot is 50 mana. And I need 100 to do the arcane shot. Oh, I missed the arcane bomb. I had to be closer on that. Those purple blades, I think, are what get me each time because they're so wide. I think I just had gotten my arcane shot, so I could have used it there. Break down his barrier. Looks like continued attack with that makes it go down faster. Oof, that's hurting. Ugh. Watch the lightning. Oh, I went right into the circle. Damn. And I had the arcane shot. I keep forgetting that. Mostly because I'm trying to use... Well, I was going to say that I was trying to use the laser thing to knock down his barrier, but once that's down, as long as you maintain... I don't know what those purples are, like crits or something? Like maybe I want to hit the purple spots on them? Too much damage. I can't see him right now. So I think as long as I'm moving, that AoE doesn't hurt me. Oh, that time I was moving, maybe not fast enough though. He kills me like right as I'm getting my arcane mark every time. This is probably more of a mouse and keyboard kind of game, but
We have to stop this demon quickly.
I didn't get the quick recover off. This guy's tough, man. This nightmare difficulty is no joke. I wonder why. Now, I always like button mash and smash on these kinds of games. So maybe I just need to play it safe. I'll switch the weapon.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
Oof. Missed the quick recover on that. So, yeah, let's do this. Whoa, okay.
How did demon this large get through the veil?
Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
I was in the animation for the arcane shot, so I couldn't do the dodge. It was just bad timing. Otherwise, I think we did pretty well there. So I'm going to use the staff for this fight.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
And I'm not. Ooh, that hurt. Oh, there's a potion in one of those things? Give me art. Yeah, there we go. Oof. I was just pressing the button too. Okay, so there's potions on the battlefield. I did not know this.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
Where did he go? So it's the green pot has the potion in it. He's burning now.
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
Whoa! I'm gonna switch now and get in there. Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeet.
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
I'm still not 100% sure if Solus is the bad guy, right? Just because when my guy said that, it kind of seemed like, oh, let's go save him. But right, it's this dude. Oh, some lag spikes.
All right.
Might have to look up some performance customizations just for
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons on me while I
optimization.
talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option. To help
Solus
him
was in the
change
first game, right?
his
The
mind.
Inquisition. Solus needs someone to tell him an option, someone to change his mind. I think this is a mistake.
Come on, Varric. We didn't come all this way just to talk to him.
He was my friend, Rook. I gotta try to reach him.
Maybe this guy was in the last game too. Man, that was like 12 years ago. I don't remember
He'll
that.
hear from Bianca.
More demons.
Rook,
All right, do your
take
thing.
care of the team for me.
Varric's going down. And I'm gonna become the one.
Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Let's buy him some time.
I have no health.
We better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
Am I gonna get some health or? Maybe I'm not able to die in that because it's middle of a cutscene.
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen.
Told you we didn't come all this way to talk.
Please.
Varric is yeah. Not long for this world, I think.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Just drops his shit.
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
Ooh, story-driven consequences.
Right. You two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
I'm a mage, dog. I can handle it.
Anyone got a better idea?
You'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
So how's this gonna work? One of them's not gonna end up with me. Harding with me. We don't need 2 mages.
Let's go, Harding. Nev, keep the demons off us.
You got it.
Because if we get like transported somewhere, then it's gonna be either 2 mages or me and Harding, right? I'll take Harding. Oof. It's not gonna let me loot in a time like this? Come on, game.
This is it.
Bring down that scaffolding!
Why tear down the veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost?
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling. We need to push it.
I'm with you.
Together. Now.
Roll for strength.
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push.
Barrick knows what's going on. I mean, it's just sheer luck that that one fell towards him, right? I wish the little skip thing was off the screen, like... Is it because I'm touching the mouse? Varric, no! Yeah, there's some performance optimization that needs to be done. Are we already getting bossed right into it? So I'm wondering, if I pick Nev to help me, would Nev be the one saving me there? Questions for a second playthrough. I'll forget by then, but... I mean, Nev is here with us. So perhaps this is just by design. I'm surprised these guys don't bleed a different color. Prologue complete.
You have no idea what you have done. Soulless?
I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, Had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
I'd like to wake up.
So all I have to do to get away from you is wake up.
And how much experience do you have willing yourself from sleep to wakefulness?
Can't be that hard.
While you practice, perhaps you would like to hear about the consequences of your actions.
My guy's so cool with his stash.
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
Sure, you're the hero.
Right, you were innocently doing nothing when we came along.
The prison in which I had trapped them had begun to crumble. I was moving them to another.
So you weren't tearing down the veil and drowning the world in demons and wild magic.
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric?
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
Just wake up, dog.
They were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
I mean, I'm being sarcastic too. Should I be a tough guy?
We stopped you. We'll stop them.
I had a ritual dagger of pure lyrium. My network of mirrors could take me from the lighthouse across the world in moments. Right now, you seem to have neither. Do you intend to knock over a statue during their ritual?
Well, I don't intend to take advice from the elven god of lies.
Quite right. Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
I don't take that responsibility lightly.
Why? Why tear down the veil? Listen.
You want me to take the shot?
You have no idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Well,
Varric's here.
look who's still with us.
Varric, you're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'll take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
More. But I need you, it's worse than you think. What's more? What exactly happened? Why are there weird additional... Why couldn't that just be on the bottom? What happened?
Remember how you said that Chuckles wasn't going to listen, Rook? Well, turns out you were right.
Why do I know how he
The plan
feels?
did go a little wrong.
Yeah.
Because he's saying
I've
it?
got everyone out. By the skin of her teeth, mostly. And before you start worrying, Harding will be fine. She's made of sterner stuff than either one of us. Or, at least, she's a lot tougher than me.
I'm sorry, Varric.
I should have come up with a better plan. I should have...
You worked with what you had. And you succeeded, by the way. World isn't drowning in demons.
It isn't over,
That's good.
though. We trapped Solus in the Fade, but something else got out. Something...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like the time you disobeyed orders while taking down that Venatori slavery ring.
Hey, that's my backstory.
There's a reason I dragged you into this whole soulless mess. You're clever.
My eyes itchy, I'm not crying.
And you don't know when to quit.
Rook?
It's just something about.
You're awake. Sorry, I didn't mean to barge in. I was just
She was
looking
injured.
for
I
a
got her
place.
injured.
No,
That's
it's
how
fine.
this played out.
I was just gonna stretch my legs.
Oh, Rook. Watch your step out there. If you put a foot wrong, you'll fall forever. Yeah, on top of everything else, the Illuvian took us to the Fade. the place where dreams come from, so that. Yeah.
Then I really need to look around.
Yeah, you should. And we should talk about things. Maybe find Nev. She's outside, looking around. There's a room with a table down the stairs. I'll meet you there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me, I need to sleep. See you later, kid.
Technically, the plan worked. Explore the lighthouse, check in with Nev. And we will. We will.